The dance is set in a courtesan's room inside a house of pleasure. The opening lyrics present the image of a floating weed that, unbound by rational judgment, is enticed by whichever stream that beckons. Clearly, the singer talks of love, whose demands are beyond reason or logic, and it is clearly love that weighs heavily upon this courtesan's mind. Continuing the imagery of water, the lyrics ask the nature of love in this floating world. The floating world, ukiyo, was the popular term for the world of hedonistic entertainment that centered on the official pleasure quarters in the cities of old Japan. It was within the narrow confines of such places that courtesans were forced by law to remain. The lyrics for Kosunoto were written unusually by a celebrated geisha named Onobu, and they are thought to have been completed in the 1790s in Kyoto's Gion Pleasure District, where she worked. Unlike the courtesan, the principal job of the geisha was to entertain with song, dance, and witty conversation, and the sophistication of these lyrics demonstrate Onobu's great talent in that field. The kind of music we're listening to also evolved in the Kyoto-Osaka pleasure quarters. Most often sung by women, it is called jiyuta. We're told how this courtesan would ask about love, but none hear her voice save the wind in the pines. It is a feature of the jiyuta school to include longer instrumental sections played by instruments other than the three-stringed shamisen, such as the zither-like koto, or, as here, the bowed Chinese fiddle called kokyu. Though the courtesan would ask, we're told, there comes no answer but the call of the mountain cuckoo.
Yo
She glances up to the back to listen to the bird's song. The lyrics now allude to a famous poem by the medieval poet-priest Saigyo. The full poem runs, "Though here I lament, can it be the moon at fault when grief lies heavy? Yet still, as though in reproach, I lift up my tear-stained face." We hear how dreary and wretched is a courtesan's life. Her grief causes her a sudden pain in her chest. Yet how joyful she feels when a lover comes to soothe the pain. She mimes taking his hand under her arm. When their hands touch, one upon the other, then no words need be spoken. In silence they will understand each other's hearts. Standing, the courtesan mimes tying up a cord, as the lyrics finish with the intimate image of both together putting up a mosquito net above their bed. With her fan she lifts up one end and enters beneath. And at last they come to rest.